Bienvenidos, chicos y chicas. Welcome back, boys and girls, to Español con Webster. Everybody, this is week 7, lesson 7, assignment 7. Can't believe it, it's been 7 weeks of online learning. I hope everybody's doing great. I hope everyone's getting used to it. I wanted to just come and welcome you guys to this new week. And I am here at the Equestrian Center in Parkland at Temple Park. Just wanted to show you this place. This is where people come out and they can horseback ride, and people that own their horses can come and take lessons and things like that. So for this week, boys and girls, all of the assignments will be due on Friday, May 1st by 1 p.m. Again, all the assignments for week 7, assignment 7, will be due on May 1st, Friday by 1 p.m. You're looking at a little bit more of the Equestrian Center here at Parkland, and just wanted to show you an area here where they let the horses practice and ride around. They also do shows here at some point in the year. And another thing that they do on the other side of this place that you're seeing is they do farmers market during a certain section of the year, where you can come out and get fruits and vegetables. And they also have craft markets where you can buy lots of crafts and plants and all sorts of things. It's pretty neat. So this is a really nice area. Just wanted to show this to you. And now you're seeing a little bit of the sunset, which looks really beautiful. Okay, chicos y chicas, I hope that you guys are going to have a fabulous week. Hang in there. Before you know it, it will be the end of the school year. And then before you know it, it will be summer. I hope everyone is staying safe, staying indoors, and stay healthy. Wishing you a fantastic week. So let's get inside and let's get to work. Bienvenidos, chicos y chicas. Welcome back, boys and girls, to Español con Webster. This is lesson 7, week 7, assignment 7. Welcome back, everybody. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. So here we have a little doll that you can see. And by the way, this video is for 8th grade. 8th grade, this little doll came from the country of Ecuador. I purchased it about 2 years ago when I was there for a wedding. And we went to a really neat marketplace. It's one of those outdoor craft marketplaces. And the reason I'm showing you this is that this is a typical native doll because it has to do with the clothing of some of the women that live in the mountainous areas in Ecuador. And they call them cholitas. They have this very typical clothing, very traditional clothing. This skirt is actually called una pollera. And they are dressed in this manner. Also, their babies are usually tied to the back, and they actually work with their babies. You can sometimes see them walking around with their babies attached to the back, kind of like a snuggly, but in the back side. So this little doll here, her name is Margarita. She was purchased in the country of Ecuador, and I just wanted to share that with you because that has to do with a little bit of the culture from that country. Okay, 8th grade, octavo grado. Before I read these objectives, I just want to tell you that the assignment 7 is actually due this Friday, which is May 1st by 1 p.m. Boys and girls, I also want to tell you briefly that I do want to be fair to all the students, and many of the students in middle school are turning in their work on time. They're making sure sometimes that it's even early. So in an effort to be fair to everyone, we're going to start doing late points. So if your assignment 7 is late, it arrives after May 1st, 1 p.m., I will have to take points off. That starts this Friday, boys and girls. And also, if you have any makeup work or redo assignments, get them in. Anytime they arrive, they will get a grade, but they will get a late grade. So I do want to be fair to everybody. All right, here we go. Continuing on with our chapter, 8th grade. The objectives for today are super easy. We're going to express what interests you, express what bores you. Number 3, learn 2 reflexive pronouns. And number 4, we're going to briefly review sports vocab. I don't want to make this video too long, boys and girls, but I do want to start with 2 verbs that will allow you to speak your interests and things that bore you. Bueno, chicos y chicas. Okay, boys and girls. So we are continuing on page 215, and they're talking about interesar, aburrir, y gustar. Those are 3 new verbs. Now, boys and girls, we are not going to do all 3. We're only focusing on these 2 for today. This will allow you to express what interests, bores, or pleases you. Number 1 is the red one. We're only going to focus on this, and I'm also going to teach you another way to answer these. Kind of following the same format, but just a tad different. We have Victoria here with us. So Victoria, could you read the red one? And also, could you read these little examples?
The verbs interesar and aburrir function the same in Spanish and in English. Study the following examples. ¿Te aburre el arte? That means, does art bore you? No, el arte me interesa. No, art interests me. ¿Te aburren los deportes? Do sports bore you? No, los deportes me interesan. No, sports interest me.
Thank you so much, Victoria. Now, boys and girls, take a look at this word right here, me, and take a look at this small word, te. Te aburre el arte means, does art bore you? Aburre comes from aburrir. This is the infinitive form. I do want to teach you that te and me are 2 reflexive pronouns. So now that we've seen that interesar means to interest you, and aburrir means to bore, things that bore you, we're going to do question-answer formats because your assignment is going to follow this. Now, there are a couple of options. This one is answering in the affirmative. That means that you're saying yes to the questions. Then we're going to go into answering in the negative, which is answering no. So here's the question. Let's have Victoria read only the question to us. Go for it, Victoria.
¿Te interesa la biología?
Good. Now, boys and girls, you at home probably realize that this means, does biology interest you? Now, even if it does or it doesn't, we're going to go ahead and answer in the affirmative, in the yes form. So the answer would be sí, me interesa la biología. Now, Victoria, can you tell me again what are my 2 reflexive pronouns?
Te and me.
Excellent. So I'm going to put a little triangle around te, and I'm going to put a little triangle around me. You must put that in front of the verb in order to make that make sense. So, ¿te interesa la biología? Does biology interest you? Sí, me interesa la biología. Yes, biology interests me. Let's do another one, boys and girls. Let's come up with a question here, and I am asking you, ¿te interesa la geografía? Now, Victoria, what's geografía?
Geography.
Correct. Now, even if it does, or even if it doesn't, let's go ahead and answer in the affirmative. ¿Te interesa la geografía? And then, Victoria, answer for me in the affirmative.
Sí, me interesa la geografía.
Perfect. So here's the answer, guys. Notice that she said, sí, me interesa. Now, boys and girls, I'm going to show you something so you know. Geografía, which means geography, like we just said. Okay, boys and girls, what would happen if I forgot to put this reflexive pronoun? Well, let's erase it. By the way, that's why I wear this sock. Sometimes I forget to use it. All right, guys, so here we go. Sí, interesa la geografía. Does that make any sense, Victoria?
Not really.
Not really, because basically you're saying yes, interest, geography. You're not really applying it to you. You're not saying that it's not interesting you. So if you take that me away, that would be wrong. So sí, me interesa la geografía. Boys and girls, you must have that reflexive pronoun in order for this to make sense. So this is option 1 of answering in the affirmative. You would put me and te before that verb. Continuing on, chicos y chicas. Now, again, interesar, to interest, aburrir, to bore. Option 2, we just went over answering in the yes form in the affirmative. Now we're going to go forward with answering in the negative. Here's the question. Victoria, read that for us.
¿Te aburre la historia?
Right, ¿te aburre la historia? What are we asking there? Notice, aburre is your verb. What are we asking?
Does history bore you?
Right, and we're going to answer in the negative. We're going to say no. So Victoria, answer that for us.
No me aburre la historia.
Thank you. Now notice again, here are my reflexive pronouns, te and me. It is before the verb, boys and girls. And yes, I'm saying no twice because when you answer in Spanish and you're making that negative, you do have to say no. No me aburre la historia. Okay, taking this option 2, which by the way will be on your assignment 7, let's ask some more questions. So here is question number 1. How about Monica? We're going to bring Monica our way here. Let me write the question first. ¿Te aburre las matemáticas? ¿Te aburre las matemáticas? Monica, before you actually read that for us, Could you translate what that means?
Of course, that is asking, does math bore you?
Excellent. Does mathematics bore you? Ask it for us in Spanish, Monica.
¿Te aburre las matemáticas?
Excellent. Now we need to answer. So if I have to answer this, I would say, what, Monica? How could I answer that? I want to answer in the negative.
No, no me aburre las matemáticas.
Excellent. That means no. Mathematics does not bore me. Notice that reflective pronoun, guys. Te and me. And now you're probably saying, wait, Miss Webster, but math actually does bore me. Well,
It really does.
Oh, Monica says that math bores her. All right. Well, even if it does or doesn't, we're going to answer in the negative. No, no me aburre las matemáticas. Okay, notice that was question 1. Now let's go to question number 2. Let me ask you something else. Let's bring back Victoria. All right, Victoria, I'm going to ask a little question here. ¿Te aburre las lenguas? Now be nice, boys and girls in 8th grade. All right, go ahead, Victoria. Read that in Spanish.
¿Te aburre las lenguas?
Good. Las lenguas means languages. So, te aburre. Here's my reflexive pronoun. Languages is lenguas. Now comes my answer. Victoria, how would I answer this in the negative?
No, no me aburre las lenguas.
Perfect. No. No me aburre las lenguas. And maybe you're saying, well, Miss Webster, yes, languages really bore me. Okay, that's okay. But as far as the assignment, we're going to be answering in the negative. Okay, so moving forward, guys, here are my reflective pronouns. It goes right before aburre, and I'm answering, ¿te aburre las lenguas? Do languages bore you? No, languages do not bore me. All right, I think most of you are trying to get it. Let's do just one more. Let me go ahead and erase this, guys. And let's do question 3. All right, Victoria, help us out with question 3. We're still doing in the negative. Question number 3. All right, here we go. This is our question. Te aburre la All right, Victoria, read that question for us in Spanish.
¿Te aburre la educación física?
¿Te aburre la educación física? Perfect. Does physical education bore you? Now we're answering in the negative, so Victoria, give us the answer.
No, no me aburre la educación física.
Good. No, no me aburre. Now, Victoria, if you were to explain to my 8th graders a little bit about that, what could you point out in this sentence, just to reiterate everything we've talked about?
Okay, so to know what we're actually talking about here, it's asking, does physical education or does PE bore you? And what you're saying is no. No, it does not bore me.
Right. And what are my reflexive pronouns?
Me,
yep.
te.
And te. And it goes where?
Before the verb.
Right, always goes before the verb because it's talking about yourself, right? And educación física, like you said, is physical education. And do we have 2 no's here?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So boys and girls, I think that's pretty much what the objective of the video was, for you to be able to express what interests you or what bores you. So if you just wanted to say that you are interested in education, physical education, how would we say that?
You could say, me interesa la educación física.
Perfect. Thank you, Victoria. So anytime you put me interesa, then you can say whatever it is. So let's just say you're into music. Me interesa la música. Let's say you're into math. Me interesa las matemáticas. Let's say you really love history. Me interesa la historia. Let's say that you like to play football, right, guys? Soccer. So you would say, me interesa el soccer. I'm sorry, el fútbol. Whoops, that was a big mistake. Me interesa el fútbol. Let's say you're into baseball. Me interesa el béisbol. All right, guys? So that pretty much sums up the whole interesar and aburrir. And just quickly, before we end the video, we're going to look at some of the vocabulary really fast. Guys, really quick, page 202. I already showed this to you in previous videos, so I'm just showing it to you real quick. El espectador, la espectadora, spectator, el brazo, arm, el campo de fútbol, soccer field, el estadio, stadium. El equipo, we talked about, it is the team, and it also can be equipment. El pie is the foot, la rodilla, knee, la pierna is your leg, la mano izquierda, left hand, la jugadora, is the player. Again, moving on with baseball. I'm not going to go all over these. I already did this, so I'm just going to pick and choose. Guys, el bateador is the batter. El platillo is the plate. La base is the base. You guys, when you go to today's assignment, if there's something you don't remember, just go back to the videos or you can check it up online. El campo de béisbol is the baseball field. We have el bate, the bat. Obviously, that's super easy. The word is hiding in there. Okay, and basketball, boys and girls, which means basketball, and baloncesto is more of a formal way. Both of them mean basketball. We have driblar con el balón, dribbling the ball, pasar el balón, pass the ball, el balón, the ball, encestar, to make a basket. El cesto, la canasta, is the basket. Boys and girls, these are some of the vocab that we've already went over, but I do want to tell you that on your assignment, you'll see. Okay, 8th grade, we are at the end of the video. Here is lesson 7, assignment 7, week 7. Boys and girls, we are almost there. A couple more weeks and we will be all done. Here it is, interesar and aburrir, to interest and to bore, sports vocab review. Follow these directions. It tells you to read this example and then follow the format. So basically, ¿te aburre la geografía? Does geography bore you? You will answer in the negative. No, no me aburre la geografía. No, geography does not bore me. Guys, for answers, actually it's 1 through 5. I'll change this, boys and girls. For problems 1 through 5, you are going to bubble in the answer that follows this format. Be careful, it looks easy, but read both of the options carefully, okay? So that's 1 through 5. Moving on to sports vocab, what does el bateador mean in baseball? If you don't remember, you can go back to that lesson that dealt with baseball, or maybe rewind the video and I probably mentioned it. And moving forward, guys, to number 10. Where was, this is a video code question, the native doll from the video purchase? Remember I told you, if you don't remember, if you didn't watch it, if you skipped over it, then go back, rewind, and see where the native doll was purchased. And what is the code number for this video? Well, what number, Miss Webster? I'm going to give it to you right now. 711. Again, 711. 711 is the code number. 711 is the code for the number. Hey guys, for 3 points extra credit, if anybody is willing and would like to do 3-point extra credit for here, you can write number 12, extra credit. Tell me the name of the doll. So some of you might want that little extra credit. Some of you might need it. Even if you don't think you need it, go for it. What is the name of the doll? Okay, guys. So wishing you an amazing week, boys and girls. Hang in there. We're almost done. Wondering that and hoping that you will soon be done and you will soon be high schoolers. All right, guys. Hang in there. See you soon.